Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Activities for People Living at Home with Dementia. We are proud to offer this series with funding from the Area Agency on Aging and the United Way of Tarrant County. These programs are recorded and are made available for viewing through a YouTube channel for future use. I am Martha Brown, your host for today's activities. Today we are presenting Emily Corbin, who is leading us in Moving to Heal. Emily, I was just telling everybody, I feel like a busted can of biscuits after Thanksgiving. I need encouragement to move. So I'm gonna pin you and make you the big person, and we're just gonna follow along.
Okay. Yes. Who among us did not indulge a little bit more than usual for the holiday? And here we are. We have this prescription for healing and for maybe I don't know, correcting that can of biscuits. What do you do to a busted can of biscuits?
You eat it.
Yeah. You eat it. I think, we're going to eat the biscuits today in this practice. And they're going to be delicious.
Delicious, yes.
So, yes. So our work when we show up to a practice feeling a little out of sorts, right, is to show up to it, accept what's going on, and step into this moment ready for anything and appreciating what we have to work with, right? So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And let's take another one like that. These first couple of breaths are just to smell the moment, notice what we sense. Nice. And then now breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, just allowing yourself to settle in. Go ahead and take your shoes off if you haven't already, and just sense the floor underneath your feet, whether it's a cold, hard surface or a soft, cozy one. Whatever you sense, just start to maybe say some adjectives in your mind about what you sense on your feet. And I am going to get our music started. Bear with me while I share this screen.
I love this music. I love this music, and I'm so glad that you continue to bring it with you when you work with us.
Well, good, Martha. Thank you. And I'm working with some new music today, just a little bit, and some that you've probably heard before. So it's always fun to have a little familiar and a little new, keeps the brain interested and activated. All right. So do we hear music? Thumbs up if you hear music. All right. Important information here. Oh, come on there. Well,
Donna and Myra are the lucky ones.
Do they hear it?
Yeah.
What about now? Okay.
Yes.
You know, it's just one of those days with technology. We're just having to work with what shows up, right?
Yep.
Whether it's the technology of our bodies or the technology of the screen and the sound, just working with it. So I'm gonna arrange my soft little rug here on the floor, take the feet to the floor and sit nice and straight. And I'll wiggle in my feet a little bit because that helps me to get grounded. So I encourage you to do the same. And so notice how it feels to take a deep breath in and out. And you may want to give yourself a score on 1 to 10, whether you feel like your lungs are really full and expansive, or if you feel maybe that you've got some miles to go. And then almost like you're warming up your violin. Don't let the symphony folks see me doing this, right? But start to warm up your joints, right? So what if you picked up your arm for the first time and you looked at it and went, whoa, what is this thing? What am I going to do with it? What are these? Oh, they're fingers? What's that? What do they do? And just start to have that kind of curiosity with what your upper arms, shoulders are doing. Feels a little loud. Anybody else?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I thought it was just me.
You guys gotta tell me.
I do want to hear you.
Yeah. All right. And then what happens if you just move your right arm? And then bring your right arm to still and just move your left arm. And then bring your left arm to still, sit nice and tall. And just move the top of your head. A little side to side, a little forward and back. Nice. And so now taking that forward and back movement, like you're being guided by a string lifting the crown of your head, yeah? We're gonna start to just sway the spine forward and back. You might take your legs a little bit wider so you have a more stable base. So you can go forward, 2, 3, 4, and up, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Nice. Let your chin hang as you come up, and let your chin reach as you go forward. And come to the center again. Relax your shoulders. We're going to take one shoulder up and around the back. Yeah, and then the other one. And I'm going to inhale when I lift my shoulder up and exhale when I drop my shoulder down. Nice. It's slow. Nice. Let's do both shoulders. Nice. Now, taking the same movement, shoulder moves up and shoulder moves down, and we're shifting the rib cage side to side. So the palms are still down and on the thigh. So there's this kind of shifting of the ribs right there in the center. Nice and slow, you're sort of starting to stretch into the side body. Nice. You could start to look the opposite way from where you're shifting. Nice. Let's come back to the center. So reaching forward now, incorporating the arms into this final roll. Reaching, and then bringing the arms down. Reaching, and pulling the arms down. Good. So reaching out to one side, and then pulling the arm down. And then the other side. And pulling the arm down. Watch it come down. So watch yourself reach, and then watch yourself pull it down. The fingers are spread wide. And pull it down. Other side. Reach. And pull it down. There's a sweetness to this music. Can you embody that sweetness? It's a form of compassion for your living, breathing self. Let's take both hands out front and down. Yes. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Reach. You got it. Pull it down. Looking down and then looking up. Pull it down. Do it again. And pull it down. Nice. Let's take the palms to the center onto your thighs. Good. So we're going to work with reaching the toes to certain points on a clock, right? So let's all practice pointing to 12 o'clock with the right foot. Nice. And then bring it back down. So I'm just going to take my palms out like I'm offering at 12 o'clock with each foot, and then bring it back down. So let's try that. Right foot, offer it, and bring it back to the center. Same thing, left. Left foot. Bring it back to the center. Nice. So here's a there, So do the cat dance. Yes. We're gonna take this to the music, right? We're gonna get a little faster beat. Yeah. Here it's coming. Yeah. And center. So there's this tap 12 o'clock and center. There's another one. Tap and center. So it's celebratory. Tap. So there's this, hey, it's noon, it's lunchtime. Center, we're eating our biscuit. Yes. And bring it to center. You're making that announcement. Lunchtime. Yes. And then can we add a little wiggle in our celebration? Yes. Wiggle it back home. Wiggle it back home. Nice. Tap, tap, tap. Couple more this way. Yes. Yes. What if we said yes? Yes.
Yes.
Do it. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Nice. So taking this movement of the arms, we're going to keep the legs still. Bring the legs together like they're really holding the space in the center here. And then the arms. So one arm is going to cross on top and then the other one. Yeah. So when we bring the arms into the center, my fingers are webbed spaces, right? And then when I bring them in tight, I also bring the hands in tight. Yes. Now what if we swim instead, reversing the movement? Now can we reverse the movement and keep switching one arm on top and then the other? Ooh. It's more challenging this way.
Good.
When the brain gets used to a pattern, holy moly, get out of the way. Okay, nice. A couple more like this. I know. Are you feeling those upper arm muscles? Nice. Let's bring the arms back to the center. Just let them hang. So it reminds me of one of those little pecking desks. You guys know what am I talking about? It's like a chicken pecking at a desk.
Yeah.
Oops, back. I just
With a lower head.
Yes, thank you. Sean, you're always there to support.
Well, I have one. That's all I know.
You have one on your desk, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay. Nice. All right. Sense the side body working here to take you to the other side. Bring it back to center. So we're going to tap and wiggle the arms back down. Tap. Wiggle the arms back down. So this is a combination.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Yes, building on what we've done so far. Wiggle the arms down. Feels good to wiggle them after all of that stirring. Yeah. Wiggle to the center. Keep going. Last one. We'll inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bring the arms down to the ready position and taking the legs a little further apart. So just about the distance of your hips, yeah. And then palms are going up. And there's a gentle sway side to side. So at first, we're gonna start with the arms pretty tight in towards the rib cage, okay? Swaying. Good. And then let the movement get a little further away from your rib cage now. But here's the thing, I want you to relax the upper arms, which means that the movement is coming more from the chest muscles as well as from the upper back, right? So if you're not sure what that feels like, let the fingers and the hands and the lower part of your arm relax, right? And remember this shoulder movement that we did at the beginning. So it's a lot like that, except you're letting the lower part of the arm be free to come along and dance with you. Nice. back to that twisting side to side with the arms closer in. Nice. So we'll tap out to the right side and then center. Left side and center. Right, center, left, center. Just a tap. So you're touching points on the clock. So I'm touching my 3 o'clock and then my 9 o'clock. 3 and 9. 3 and 9. Good. So we've learned a sync pivot before, and we talk about it like it's wiping a slate clean, right? So we're only gonna do like this one half of the slate because you've got one foot staying grounded in the center and the other foot reaching. Nice. That's awesome. Now, instead of wiping, what if we let all of our crumbs from our biscuits, right? What if we just spilled them all on the table? Just kind of dumped them all on the table. Yeah. So let's try that both sides. Yeah. Dump those biscuits on the table. Nice. So we're gonna play with speed and size, right? When we speed up, we have to do it smaller. We can do less when we're going fast. So alternating one side and then the other. If we go fast, it has to be close to the body and small. If we want to slow it down, then I have a lot more space for movement. So I want you guys to play with your own fast flow. So you've got this music and it's a suggestion, right? It gives you a lot of different opportunity for creating the shape at the tempo that you want to create, right? Nice. So you've got this basic structure. A tap to 3, a tap to 9. All the rest of it is yours. Bringing back to center now. Hear that trumpet. Yeah, there we go. We're going to push one heel out and then the other. And then shake out the wrist. Take that foot down, other foot. Nice, other foot. So let the arms go, keep the leg pushing, and opposite leg. Tall. Good. And bring the foot back down. So coming back to the swaying. So tapping and swaying. So it's a 3 o'clock and a 9 o'clock tap. And keeping the upper body doing just what it was doing when we began, right? So all of the neuroplasticity involved making us stronger, smarter, more agile creatures. Nice. I've got some magic beans. Show me yours. Nice. So I don't want to squish them. So my fist it's loose enough that I'm not going to squish them, but tight enough that I'm not going to drop them. So right now I just feel like using them like an instrument. And I'm going to bring them down in front and out to the front. And way up high. And then I'm going to let my right arm drop. And then my left. And I'm going to take my right arm back up. Same thing with the left. And then I open up my fingers and I realize they're gone. And I'm a little confused. I don't remember planting my magic beans. What? Where are they? And so I'm going to look low. And I'm searching everywhere with my palms open wide, trying to find these beans. Are they out here to the side? I have to really reach way over there. And then, no, they're not over there. I'm going to reach over this side now. And then down below. And then I'm searching the floor now. So I'm walking over to the other side just to see if I stay low, am I going to find them? And then I start to walk up the side of my leg. And up to the top of my head. And then it occurs to me, oh, they're up here. I can almost reach. They're up there. Oh, but I can't let my feet come off the ground. I'm too tired. I can't reach anymore. So maybe just with one arm. And then with the other. And then I realized I ate the magic beans. So I'm magic. Which means I can float through space. This is fun. So maybe you ate your magic beans, but maybe they give you a different superpower. Or maybe you can float too. And to me, floating is like exploring the space in all directions around without feeling constrained by gravity or the weight of my body. It means the freedom to explore what's all around. And to move seamlessly and effortlessly through the space. Sensing feet on the floor, maybe. Sensing feet floating, maybe. Arms floating. Nice. Let's bring ourselves back to the ground. So even with these super soft and gentle movements, we can get quite a workout, right? These very fluid, easy kinds of movements that don't feel harsh or like a jolt to the system. You're working quite hard with these, right? So now practicing the stability of your core body. Just when you lift up one foot off the ground, I want you to notice the strength in your belly, right? That helps you stabilize when you lift up your foot. And then take your foot right back to the ground and set it back down thoughtfully, right? It means pay attention. And then same thing with the other side, lifting that foot up. Noticing your belly strength as you do, and then taking that foot back down. Good. Next, inhale. We're going to reach our arms way out to the side. Good. Just see if you could reach your seat into your seat even more, right? So your tail is reaching down even more as your arms reach up. So push your feet into the ground. Feel yourself engage here in your belly. Nice. And then take your palms together. And as you exhale, just fold your hands right behind you gently. Soften the back of your neck. Let your chin be relaxed here. And just breathe into the space of the upper arm. As you inhale, let's take the palms back up and bring them in front of your body. We're going to let the arms cross. Big hug. Exhale as you let your shoulders drop. And just hang out here for a second. Breathing. When you're ready, we'll inhale to open the arms way out to the sides again. Guiding them up, nice and slow. And then instead of taking palms together, we're going to take opposite elbows into the hands here. If you can reach, whatever you reach is just right. And then it's a little awkward, so get used to just the grip for a moment. And then your next exhale, let your shoulders drop. Nice. So you might notice yourself tensing up here because it feels awkward. And the thing is, when you tense up here, instead of breathing and softening in, it makes it feel a little worse, right? So if we could soften instead, it's actually pretty nice. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, let your arms come right in front of your face. So do you remember which arm was on top when we gave ourselves that big hug? Yeah, it might be this one. Maybe not, no. Give yourself a big hug. And just let yourself settle in With your exhale, your shoulders soften away. Relax the jaw. When you're ready, let your arms come back down by your side. So sitting back in the chair a little bit, lifting up one foot off the floor and just crossing it over the other thigh. So we don't often take a twist in this position, but we're gonna give it a try. So lifting up through the spine before we do anything. And then you can take your left hand to your right knee and just gently look in the direction of your right shoulder. With your inhale, you look back towards the front. And with your exhale, look over the right shoulder again. One more like that. Inhaling back to the center, exhaling to uncross. Inhaling to take the left leg on top now. If you're on the same side with me, right? It's okay if you're on the other side. And then getting tall. And then if your left leg is crossed over, you're going to take your right hand to your left knee. And start to look as you exhale over your back shoulder. One more breath. And then coming back to the center. Let your fingers reach down. And then as you breathe, wiggle your fingers out and up. Big stretch here. And exhale as you bring your palms into your heart space. Let your eyes close, let your thumbs touch right there on your sternum. Just sense your breath. And then release your hands down by your side. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's clear the space. Just shrug something off. Yeah, let's do it again. Nice. One more time. Very good. I enjoyed these biscuits and these magic beans.
Yes.
Thank you, friends. Little silliness today for our post-Thanksgiving practice, right?
Yep.
Thank you, Miss Emily. Oh, what a wonderful day.
It is a beautiful day out, huh?
Mm-hmm. I feel like a whole new woman, and I feel like you've taken one of the biscuits out of the can so it's not so stuffed anymore. Oh, Don wants to show you something. Let's get gallery view so Don can show us.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. Yeah,
That's it.
I have a jar that I fill it with water and then get his head wet. Then it goes as it gets colder, it goes down, and the blue fluid goes up into the head, and that makes it go down. Then it loses its suction, and it comes down back again.
That's so funny.
Does it go for a long time when that happens?
Oh yeah, it'll go for 7 or 8 hours.
Wow.
If you keep it filled up with water, if you keep the jar filled up with water, it goes for a long time.
Thank you for sharing that, Don.
No
That's
problem.
perfect. Perfect.
I mean, it was, yes, that prop was. So do we need a name for this fellow? Girl, gal, guy? Do we need a name for our friend?
Does he have a name, Don?
No, he's just the red woodpecker with a pilgrim hat on.
Pilgrim hat.
Naturally.
Natural, of course. Of course. Are y'all getting ready to change your tree again, Don and Myra?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Myra.
Getting ready to. It's unpurpled, but that's as far as it's gotten.
Ooh. Emily, I don't know if you know this or not, but Don and Myra keep a tree up all year.
Yes, this is one of my favorite things about Don and Myra.
Send pictures
So-
as you're working. Yes.
Christmas decorations now is, okay.
Yes.
And
Slowly.
yeah, but well, you don't need to rush when
No.
it's going to be up for a while.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mhm. And it's always lovely. They do a great job. Hans,
Thank
are you
you.
going to be okay this morning?
Yes, thank you.
Good, good, good. Hello to Yetta when she comes home.
I will.
And Nancy, I'm glad you've joined with us and enjoyed all of it.
Yes, Nancy.
Absolutely.
Yes, Nancy, so great to have you here as well.
Nancy hung around for Fifth Street Cafe on Wednesday. We thought that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's take a look at what's coming up. Y'all are going to enjoy this.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, Emily. Emily, if you have a moment tomorrow, Buddy Bray, solo.
Oh, he's
piano.
wonderful.
Emily.
Buddy Bray, solo piano. He plays for the orchestra.
The Fort Worth Orchestra.
Yes.
He does the stories, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's right. And then Monday is Hensley's last day to call bingo for us before her semester ends. So we'll all give her a send off on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all for showing up today. You have made my day and I feel so much better.
We do too.
Take care of each
Absolutely.
other.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Emily.
Thank you.
Thank you. Be
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.